Okay, this is a report concerning your Christmas child boxes. Early in December, 10 ladies got into 2 vans heading to Minneapolis, Minnesota. They were going to an Operation Christmas Child Processing Center. When they arrived, of course, they took their pictures. And then they were instructed on what kind of a job they were going to be doing at this processing center. Carol Ankrum and Judy Lane were to open each shoebox on their line and examine the contents of the box. First, they were to remove any checks or money. Then if the box was not quite full, there were items like stuffed animals, soap, and so forth available to fill the box so that each child will get a full box. It was amazing to see so many different items in each box. Items like carpenter tools, bars of ivory soap that might have to float in a river, and a hand-knitted afghan. Carol and Judy were not to change any of the items in the box except to fill it full. A child might share that box with his family or the village that he lived in. After the box was completely checked, it then went to a person who taped it shut. Decorated plastic boxes are acceptable, but the Samaritan's Purse boxes stack and pack much better in cartons. From that point in the line, Shirley Starr's job was to scan each box that had a bar scan label. The packers were next. They would place each box in the correct boy or girl age group container, and when they were full, they were then taped, stacked, and moved to a certain destination. Every 2 hours, they would stop work, and a director would come to the microphone and tell them the number of cartons that had been filled. Then each person in the center would lay their hands on a box and pray that the contents would meet the needs of the child who received it. The processing center was very large, and there were people who came from the states of Illinois, Texas, Michigan, Missouri, and Iowa. A gentleman who had lived in a Russian orphanage came to the microphone to give his testimony. He had received a shoebox as a young boy. He thought it was wonderful that someone somewhere loved him enough to send him a shoebox, and he was excited because in it he got a washcloth of his very own. He used this washcloth for his towel. It was truly a blessing to be able to take part and work there 2 days. Samaritan's Purse does a follow-up ministry to share the gospel with the children and hopefully lead them to Jesus. We want to thank each of you for taking your time and money in filling a child's box or boxes. This is indeed a true ministry for the Lord. Thank you.